Welcome to HX GM TV. My name is Frank Joop, and this morning I'm here with Mr. Marco Friedrich from BASF. He's the project lead at the Engineering and Data Management project. So welcome, Mr. Friedrich. Thanks for doing the interview with me this morning. And you know, during this conference we hear a lot about digital transformation. And some people say, oh, it's a buzzword, but I think it's more than a buzzword for BASF, right?
Definitely. Yeah.
And I think your company has made some significant commitment and start in this direction. So what does the digital transformation mean for BASF?
For BASF, digital transformation is a big opportunity because digital technology and the use of data that will enable us to create additional value for customers, and also will allow us to run our processes with higher efficiency and higher effectiveness. So this is why digital transformation has the highest strategic priority in BASF, and BASF wants to be there and lead the digital transformation of the chemical industry.
Wow, so you really do it to improve your business and lower your risk and cost at the company, I guess, yeah?
Both, to create new business models and
So what do you see as the opportunity for the digital transformation at your company?
The opportunities are basically everywhere. They run through all functions, through all regions, through all business units. I mean, to name a few, definitely there's opportunities in manufacturing, there's opportunities in supply chain, in the development of new business models, or even in research and development.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, it is a big undertaking.
Yeah.
You know, you don't start it overnight and the next day you are digital transformed. Definitely. You know, it will take a while. So, where do you start? Where do you make your first start?
BASF started in early 2015 with a project called BASF 4.0.
Okay.
And there we decided to have one project to really promote, to accelerate the digital transformation and to use all the opportunities that are coming up. So it's a project with dedicated resources, and the project leader reports directly to the CEO of BASF.
Oh, wow. So, but I mean, there is so much to convert and into the digital format, I guess. So, where do you? I mean, do you start with the 3D models? Can you give some specifics? I mean, where would you get started?
I can give you some
that?
examples later. So the way we do this is that there's all these ideas and new projects flying around. So what this project does, a cross-functional team will evaluate these ideas and will make sure whether they make sense, and then we do a pilot.
Okay.
In the pilot we see whether it's feasible and whether it's attractive, and if it's both, then we roll it out to plants globally. Okay. So you ask for examples.
Yeah.
One would be predictive maintenance.
Yeah.
So this is a method where you use big data to really detect and even to predict anomalies in critical parts of your plant.
Right.
And so this will allow you to reduce maintenance to an optimum, basically.
Right.
So we tried this in the largest plant in Ludwigshafen, the cracker, and that was successful, and we're rolling this out, for example, now in plants globally. Okay,
so you do predictive maintenance based on the data that you collected in this digital transformation.
Yes.
And with that you are able to lower the risk and lower the cost of doing the maintenance, I assume.
Exactly.
That's great. That's exactly what I meant, you know, give a real practical example, and that is really good. So, what is your role then in the whole project?
I'm working for a project called Digital Plant, and obviously for me that's the most exciting one because I work in it. And what we want to do is we want to use digital models for all our production plants, and not only during the construction phase of the plant, but during the full life cycle. So all maintenance processes, all engineering projects, all plant changes we want to do with these digital models, because we think what this will do for us, we will have a better access to the data. Just like at the push of the button you have all the data from the plant. It will allow a more flawless execution of projects, because everybody has the same information. And it will be improve the collaboration of all the stakeholders, because you know that, I mean, the bigger a project gets, the more stakeholders you have. So you not only have like the operators or the site engineers, you always have special departments within BASF, or even third parties like service contractors. And all these stakeholders are digitally integrated when you work with a digital model.
Oh, okay. So the digitalization is not only to create the existing facilities and use that digital model for like the predictive maintenance, the example that you just gave.
This
but
would
you
be one
also,
example.
but also you do projects with it. So if you have like an expansion or a new plan,
Exactly.
you're also using this digitalization model for that.
Yeah, that is the key point, and it's not so much the question, because right now it's a question, how do we keep the model maintained or updated, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And for us, you have to turn this around. This is the wrong way of thinking. So we actually want to use the real-time data, the model, to do our plant changes, our engineering projects. So we take the real data, put it like in a project environment,
Right.
and do the planning with the digital model, with all the advantages that I just told you. And once the project is implemented, then with a push of a button, we put it in the as-built stand.
Right,
So therefore
right.
the model is basically is the basis for all our projects. It's not something you have to maintain afterwards.
All right, right. But if you check it out for this project, the plant is still running. At one point in time, there may be some discrepancies between.
This is why you really have to be sure that you have also always the as-built status.
Yeah.
And apart from that, a project environment where you can do the planning, and the project work, actually.
Right.
It's a great challenge, but we strongly believe it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah, well, I agree with you, but at the same time, I also agree with you. It's a challenge, you know. But it is very interesting, and using this newer technology also to create this digital twin, as some people call it, and also to utilize that, you know, both in operations and the project. That is very exciting. So, but you touched on one thing. I mean, if you create a digital plant, how do you keep it current? But your model is then to use the digital plant as for the project as well as for operation. Everybody's working in the same.
Yes.
So you store it in one single environment or so that everybody
you
accesses
have one
it?
as-built environment, and you have one project environment.
Okay.
That's the vision, the goal. Yeah.
So, but there's still two environments then.
Yes,
right?
definitely,
Okay.
because you always have to have the data for everybody available of the current status of the plant. You have to be one environment where you have the as-built status, and apart from that, you need project status for everybody to play around who is a stakeholder in the project.
All right, right. So, and then you start this project in your plant in Ludwigshafen?
Yeah, we're gonna start the development and the rollout in Ludwigshafen, but it is planned as a global project.
Global project, yeah, because BASF has plants all around the world,
yes,
you know,
it's
in the
the
US.
leading chemical company. We have sites all over the world. Yes.
Yeah. You make chemistry, right?
Yep. We create chemistry.
That's right. Okay. Well, it's very interesting, and I appreciate your insight in this hot topic. You will during the conference also will hear a lot about digital transformation, and
that's why I'm here,
also in our keynotes, and so it is high visibility in this particular conference. Have you anything else that you wanted to share with us outside what I just asked you, or?
No, just I'm really happy to be here to share with colleagues from the process industry.
Right.
To exchange views and exchange experiences, and really looking forward to see what Hexagon has developed in the last month.
Well, good. I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me, and hopefully we'll meet again and see how this project is progressing.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.